Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do the Taurus Weekly Tarotscope. This is going to be for January 15th through the 22nd. We're going to get some oracle cards for you. See what your overall energy for the week will be. Any messages and guidance you need to hear, and then we'll get into your tarot. Okay, you do have the moon card, so this is all about your emotions. I do feel like you have a lot of emotions being stirred up for you right now. If I'm not mistaken, this came out in Aries reading, so for some of you might be connecting with an Aries. You might want to check that reading out too. I feel like you definitely have something that's kind of stirred up, making you feel very protective over yourself. Okay, so you also have the magnifying glass. This is about looking deeper into a situation. So I do feel it's really important for you to really take a good look at your feelings right now. What is triggering all of these emotions coming up? I feel like for a lot of you, you might have somebody from your past wanting to reconnect with you, wanting a new start with you. You might suddenly have a lot of feelings coming up about somebody from your past. You might also have a connection to another person, but there's been all of these, there might be a lot of distance between the two of you. There just might be a lot of obstacles when it comes to really connecting with this person. I almost feel like maybe the distance is getting to you guys a little bit, or getting to you a little bit. You have this tulips coming in. This is like an offer for romance. You know, for a lot of you, I think I feel like somebody is making you some sort of offer, but you're questioning it. Yeah, honestly, I feel like for a lot of you, it's somebody that maybe you were connected to. There was a lot of obstacles in this connection. It's almost like it's almost like a relationship that you've had with somebody that has never really gone anywhere. it's almost like somebody who had a friend, friends with benefits, and all of a sudden you're catching feelings, something like that. Um, it's also though too, I feel like for a lot of you, you've had this relationship or this connection with another person. There may be a lot of distance between the two of you, or just a lot of obstacles when it comes to like really connecting in a relationship aspect. And this person is making you some kind of offer, but you're questioning the validity of it. You're questioning what they really want with this. You might even feel that this person has other options, or you feel like this person has an ulterior motive. But I think what's really going on is that you've gotten really good at, you've gotten very comfortable in the distance, or in the stagnancy of this connection. And it might even be that you've just been single for a long time, and somebody new is coming towards you, and it's just stirring up feelings. Um, but it's almost like you've gotten so comfortable in the no movement of a connection, or so comfortable in the idea that there is so many obstacles between the two of you, or so comfortable in the idea that this person does not express emotions, or it never goes to that level. And so when this person is actually approaching you with something, it's making you feel uncomfortable, like you don't trust when somebody is, or maybe this person in particular, is expressing emotion or expressing any desire for you. It's almost like it's making you uncomfortable that this person is expressing interest in you. And it's kind of like you've gotten so comfortable in there being like this separation or this distance, or you know what I mean? Um, so I feel like it might be that you're just instantly not wanting to trust this situation, or you're instantly wanting to kind of put your guards up. And so it's asking, the message is to really examine what your feelings are, and how much of your feelings you have just kind of buried down and buried down. You know what I mean? Because I think there's more to it. I think you're you're this person is wanting to connect with you on a deeper level, and I think that it's almost like you're not trusting it, you're questioning it. Let's see what else comes up for you. All right, so what is your energy coming into the week? The Four of Swords, the Hang. Yeah, you've just felt in this very stagnant type of energy. You have the Four of Swords and the Hangman. So this is somebody who's kind of withdrawn. You also have the Three of Cups. So if this is a relationship, this connection has been at a friendship level for a long time. It's never really gotten very serious. But I do feel that there's a lot of healing going on. You're very comfortable in this friendship, or in this connection. Um, and again, maybe you've just been single for a long time. You might have separated from somebody and just been working on yourself. But I do feel overall it's almost like things have just been kind of at a standstill for you for a long time. Give me one more on the Three of Cups. For a lot of you, though, if you've been connected to somebody for a long time, it's kind of like you've always had this desire to have another commitment. But for a lot of you, I think that you've really been just putting in this focus on yourself. For a lot of you, I do feel that maybe you've gotten out of a very difficult relationship, or you've just been alone for a long time. So what's coming towards you this week? You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Chariot. Yep. It's like all of a sudden, and the Three of Swords. So, somebody from your past is coming back around. Yep. They're coming back around because they're really missing the connection. They're wanting to reconnect with you, but it's stirring up a lot of pain. And it's happening really fast. It's happening very unexpectedly. Tell me more why the Three of Swords. This is somebody from your past. This is somebody, it's what they're coming at you with that is causing you pain. It's kind of like, it's kind of like what they're presenting you with is very minor. Like they're avoiding something. Um, this might be somebody that you've worked. This might be somebody that you ended the connection with. Okay, what is this person? What is this person presenting you with? They've been single. They've been doing their own thing. I feel like this is somebody that I feel like you put a lot of effort into this connection. Again, there's been a lot of obstacles. I don't know if this even came together in a positive way in the past. I feel like you waited and waited and waited, and you put in all this effort, and you've gotten to the point that you felt like it was over and done with. But the thing that I think is bothering you is that they're coming back around, and it's stirring up all of these feelings, that you've thought you've kind of gotten over, and it's stirring up a lot of feelings because I almost feel like you waited so long, and what they're presenting you is almost like a one night stand. It is how it's being presented. They're coming at you in a very passionate way, but there's no emotion attached to it. For some of you too, I do want to caution this. If you have been kind of in this very stagnant relationship, it might be that you're like oh my God, I need to just let this relationship go. I need to let this person go. And you might be going after like a one night stand thinking that it's going to make you feel better. If that's the case, it's going to bring up a lot of, of feelings. Just throwing that out there. I know that's not the best thing to hear. Okay, so let's see what else you need to know about this situation. Okay, I I do feel for a lot of you that this person is coming back around, but what they're coming back around you with is not exactly what you would like. Um, Although you've gotten very comfortable in where you're at, um, there needs to be this kind of balance of give and take. And so this is a message to kind of hold out, because I think you feel like this person is breadcrumbing you, or they're just going to come in and leave, or they're not going, you don't feel that they're going to commit. It could also be that this person is coming back around and you're realizing that you're just not ready for it. Like you you felt like you wanted this commitment, but when it's presented to you, it's like you're also seeing that you've gotten very comfortable in your own space, in being alone. And I think that this person coming back around is actually kind of bringing up a lot of fear, um, a lot of pain. What is this person's intentions? I don't think that they even honestly know. They're just feeling the loss of the connection. I don't think that they have bad intentions, but I do feel that they're really feeling the loss of this connection. There's just a lot of unresolved issues, that there's a lot that has been unresolved between the two of you. There's a lot that hasn't been communicated between the two of you. And I think that ultimately there is something to this connection. This is a very strong soul connection. Um, but in all honesty, I think that neither of you are really prepared to really deal with the pain that has happened in this connection. I know I'm not helping at all, but I do feel it's important for you to address your feelings, for you to, what is your guidance in this? Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Magician card. This is just coming at you very fast. It's almost like you guys are kind of being pulled to each other. There's all of this passion, there's all of this desire, and there is this desire to have a new beginning. It's kind of up to you what you want to manifest in this. I think that there's been so much distance between the two of you, or there's been so much of a disconnect between you two, that you both are holding on to a lot of fear that you don't realize. You both have your walls up and you don't even realize it. So there's still like this elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. And while it feels good to want to connect with this person, I think you know that they're not fully offering you what it is that you want. And so I do think that if you hold back and you kind of wait for things to get into balance. You express what it is that you want in this, and give yourself that time to like address the feelings that are coming up. I do feel that it will be worth it. Um, Give me a little bit more. The Seven of Cups, but yeah, but right now there's so much like confusing emotions between the two of you. There's so much that hasn't been expressed. There's so much that hasn't been addressed. And you both need to be able to kind of acknowledge what the pain is, let go of what that pain is. You do have a strong connection here. I do want to point that out. It's a very, very strong connection. Um, but you know, especially if this is a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection, um, when you two do connect, it does trigger a lot of pain. And so it's important to kind of let yourself pull back and acknowledge what that pain is and acknowledge what those insecurities are. It's important for you both to be able to kind of let go of any past issues and be able to step into this with a level of trust. But I think that what they're presenting to you right now is not what you know, it's like they're wanting to come together without addressing what really needs to be addressed in this, without addressing your feelings. You know, maybe you're not wanting to really acknowledge any feelings right now. And so give yourself space with this. Give yourself time to really examine what your feelings are and what fears are coming up in this. Let's get some final message with this. You do have the happy family card. You have the man holding the coin card, and you have the caring connection. So there is something solid here. With this kind of relationship, it's important for you to have that balance within your emotions. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sending you guys much love. Bye-bye.